Hi, Russell Higgins here, and I'd just like to share a little something with you that I think will help you as you start to develop lateral movements with your horse. Whilst there's a lot that can be said about the physical components that make up your lateral movements, both from the horse's point of view and from the human's point of view, this isn't what I'm going to focus on right now. What I'm going to focus on is actually the mental component. We're starting with a horse that quite naturally finds more comfort in going forwards than he will in going into a lateral movement, a sideways motion. So what we need to do is switch that round a bit. Rather than reinforcing the forwards, we need to reinforce the lateral. And unfortunately, what I see in clinics oftentimes, well, there's two major issues that come up as we begin our lateral movements. One of them is the horse going forwards far too much. They want to go forwards far more than they want to go across. So in dealing with that, what I see oftentimes, and this is something I'm going to explain to you to avoid, is as we start asking lateral, we recognize a horse is going forwards a lot, he's going forwards a lot, so we increase the pressure in the reins. We make it more uncomfortable up front, and we increase the pressure on the side here. And then once we've got that step we want, we tend to release, or at least have less pressure as we go back into forwards. Now in doing that, what we're really doing is we're reinforcing the release comes in forwards. So we're creating more pressure in the sideways, making that undesirable, releasing into a forwards. The next time the horse wants to go forwards even more. So instead of doing that, what I'll do is the opposite. So as we come along here, I'm going to think to go sideways. Now he may drift a little further forwards than I'd like. I'm not going to really worry too much on that, but I'm going to get here to the rail, and I could even just set him back just a little and then release. The opposite of forwards, of course, is back up. So if you go from a forward motion to a stop, you have backed up actually. But if I can link a release and a pause and a rest with my lateral movement, they're going to be more encouraged to do that lateral movement. And pretty soon you can pick that up and take it wherever you want. So it's just a little something you can play with. Rather than reinforcing the forward motion that your horse is already thinking about through releasing him forwards, let's bring him across, release and rest him on the rail, and I'm sure that's going to make a ton of difference. So I hope that helps.